yeah, it's technically not Audiobook. It's not cool. Well, guess what? That was whenever the fuck it was. Someone got to rewrite it. Someone got to do something to fix it because the shit is just not fucking cool, man. Most of the time, these people are like, if you really look at the statistics, yo, fuck the statistics. Like, I've worked with mad immigrants, all right, and most of them, maybe I don't know, 95% of them are all really just dope individuals.
Agreed.
Most of the time, hard workers,
Agreed.
working harder than any motherfucker that I've ever came encountered with from here. Right? Busted their fucking ass, probably worked 2 to 3 jobs to support their family, and then people bitch about, oh, well, they have a lot of kids, this and that, they're just trying to feed off America. No, bitch, they fucking work about 3 jobs to support all those 9 kids. They have kids because they're very family-oriented, and they give a fuck about their family. You know what I mean? Like, it's not because they're fucking using the system. Of course, you're gonna get a couple that are. You know, there's always the bad apples in a bunch.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, you may see that fucking group of family who may look like immigrants. First of all, you're judging a book by its cover. And even if they fucking are, I guarantee you, I'd put money on it that they're working hard towards them, and they're probably being a good fucking parent towards them.
Well, I do, honestly, I agree. I agree. Usually people who come over here from other countries and are working, I think they honestly embarrass Americans.
They do.
They make us look like like we're spoiled brats, and they really take advantage of the opportunities that are right here. And they typically will make it really fast. You know what I mean? So on that front, I agree. I also do agree that some laws need to be changed. And I do also agree that just because something is a law doesn't make it right. Because I'm sure we all know that it used to be part of the law that you could own a person.
Exactly.
And I think we all agree.
That's
that,
what I'm saying. I mean, come on, let's
that didn't really work out.
Like let's just be realistic with certain things, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, like I don't care how ignorant I sound with this. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't have enough knowledge. But when I think about it, I think that we got mad states that are empty. Like they're gonna complain, oh, it's too populated over here. We don't got enough money. Fuck all that. You know how many fucking states right now that are probably just Kansas, Missouri, fucking Colorado, all those places that have mad fucking land? Yo, let people in that are good people that just want to fucking be here. And if you care about the money, I guarantee they'll work. They'll pay taxes. They'll build businesses. They'll run businesses. You know what I mean? What's the fucking problem?
It's all about a chance, man. We're the land immigrants. That's
what I'm saying. We are the land. Like you're gonna think like this. Really, if you really think of, and if you look into America, there's certainly certain areas that are like this. There's fucking in Colorado, you go miles before you even see a house. It'd be a house, and in miles you see another house. All that land, what the fuck is that land just doing there? Put some people there. Put some people that want to come to America and have a better life. Put them there. What's the problem?
I mean, as soon as you started saying that, my mind started to drift into like, that land's owned by people and stuff like that. I think I'm a little bit more conservative, definitely a lot more conservative than Joe, I'm realizing right now.
I mean, I get it. Yeah, you need more like this and that. Someone probably owns that land, but if you ain't doing nothing with it, like, come on, man. I just say, just think a little bigger, man.
Think about what you just said. Like, if you're not doing nothing with it, just give it up.
Like, I mean, what the fuck? Like, it's for the better cause.
I get what you're saying, and I feel like you're on the right path. I just think that there needs to be structure.
Of course, yeah. I'm not everything I say on here is not. People know when I'm talking, right, Tay? Like, I ain't really adding much structure to it because it obviously takes more time to build something like that. I'm just saying a generic, just like at least when I think of it, when people give me that excuse, this is what I think of. I think of all the states that have just nothing. Like there's many people know where there's people at. You know, there's people in North Jersey.
So I'm sure somebody from Kansas and Missouri is gonna be like, no, there's a whole lot of people here. Oh, is that the wrong accent? I think I did the wrong one.
Whatever. I mean,
please don't be offended.
There's so many of those places in Middle America, and in North America. There's so many places that just have so much land and opportunity still to this day. And it's like, come on, like.
I got you.
What's the fucking excuse? Why can't you let them in? What's the problem?
I don't think it's. We need to find the right way to do it, and until people feel comfortable enough that they'll actually be given a chance, no one's gonna actually try and come and correct. Why would they? If I know me trying to come in correctly is gonna just get me detained or rejected, well, I gotta do what I gotta do for my family, man. So I'm getting in there. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, yeah.
Yeah. At the same time, that does open the door to where now the person can be like, oh well, they're illegal. So it's like you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But I feel you.
The way people judge people too are so fucked up. Like you go through the comments and be like, yeah, well, yeah, sorry for her. The dad shouldn't have did what he had to do. Yeah, it's a little easier said than done. Like, you know what I mean? You got to put yourself in their shoes. Like, yo, I've gone to DR and these kids are begging you for their fucking flip flops. Just so they could have some fucking thing on their feet. Like they're begging you for your food. Like some areas, man, are so poor, and like they come over here for a better fucking life. And why can't, if we have shit and if we have more people, the more people we have here, the more people working, let it circulate. I mean, it's obviously, you know, it's a lot easier said than done too on this side, but I just think people got to think bigger, man. And there just has to be some type of change within immigration, getting people legal. People now have to get those fucking agendas out the way. Like, I don't think it should be that fucking difficult for you to be able to approve somebody to fucking live over here.
I mean, you also can't let everybody in, though, if I can be honest with you. I feel
I
feel like I'm playing
devil's
advocate to everything you're saying.
And it's no problem. And I get that because I think of that as well, too. You know, obviously you can't have, you know, a million people in the world.
Yeah.
You know, you have to have like some limitation. I just feel like we're not even close to that limitation. Maybe in certain areas, yes. When you look at the Bronx, yeah. When you look at Patterson, yes. When you look at maybe our area over here, yeah, maybe we're getting kind of capped.
Yeah, no, we're capped.
Okay, but what about all the other motherfucking places in the U.S.?
You're right. I get you. What you're saying is there's more than enough to go around. I feel you. Only thing I say is we need structure.
Well, someone needs to start working on that fucking structure, man. And then also
man. Then it all boils down to like who's in office. But we don't want to have that conversation.
Nah, because that ain't gonna. No offense to anybody, but that ain't. You know, he's fucked. And also, no matter even if we get a good president, that ain't really gonna do it. Even if we get the one that says he's gonna do it, I think we got to start locally. You got to start on your community.
Exactly.
You know, you have to start doing it yourself. Talk to people.
Yeah.
If you have a friend that's an immigrant, you got to start. We got to start doing the research. I'm gonna look into it more.
We gotta start hiding them.
Whatever you got to do, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you need to hide in my basement.
You need to, as of right, like we need to just start doing something.
Yeah.
Because this is wild. Tay, you on the line still, right? I just want to make sure we didn't lose you, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm still here.
He was like, "Yo, I'm making
I'm
making a sandwich while they go at it."
What's your take on it, bro?
Well, by me having a lady she's not illegal because she's Puerto Rican, but by me having a Hispanic lady, it's something that me and her talk about a lot. What you were saying earlier about how they're like some of the most hardworking people, like that's really true. And especially here in Durham, it's crazy that we have two, I don't know if you guys have them up there, but it's called Compare Foods.
Yeah, we have.
It's a Hispanic-owned store.
Okay.
Hispanic-owned grocery store. And then we also we now have a Hispanic-owned bank down here. And it's like a Hispanic-owned company. I'm like, man, like...
You're breaking up a little bit,
us as a nation, like, other races, other cultures actually could learn from them. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
They work together. They really work together and stick together to better one another. As far as us, you know, I use black people for example. Like we're so big on like trying to be better than the other or trying to prove that we're better than the other. Whereas on that side, they're all working together. Like, okay, I made it. Now I'm about to help my cousin out. I'm about to help my uncle out. I'm about to help my sister out. All of us are about to make it. All of us about to be living a life that we wish we could have lived over in Mexico or wherever they're from. You know what I mean? And I think that's so dope. And I say that all the time. Like, man, we could really learn from them as a culture. But I feel like where our country really doesn't have a culture, if you really think about it. Like,